Hello, and welcome to Key West Getaways. I'm Maria, and I'm lucky enough to call this island home. My partner Mark and I live on our boat just off of Stock Island, and over the years, we've gotten to know Key West inside and out. It's a place full of character, it's laid back, it's colorful, and it's always a little unexpected. In this presentation, I'm going to walk you through some of the most iconic and interesting parts of Key West. Whether you're planning a visit or just curious about what it's like to stay here, this guide will help you get a feel for the different vibes across the island. Here's a quick preview of what's ahead. Duval Street is the island's main strip, buzzing bars, quirky shops, and nonstop energy. The Historic Seaport has waterfront charm, fresh seafood, and sunset sails. The southernmost end of Duval is a quieter stretch, with beach access and postcard views. The beach area is known for laid-back lounging, ocean breezes, and plenty of sun. Newtown is more modern and spread out. It's great for longer stays or family trips. In Stock Island, our salty little corner of paradise is artsy, authentic, and full of marina life. So whether you're here for the nightlife, the nature, or just some peace and quiet, there's a corner of Key West that'll feel just right for you. Let's dive in and find your perfect slice of island life. So let's kick things off with Duval Street, the pulse of Key West. If you want to be in the middle of the action, 0 Duval through the 500 block is the place to be. Bars, restaurants, art galleries, boutiques, and live music is all here. During the day, it's perfect for wandering around, also known as day drinking. You'll find everything from funky souvenir shops to upscale galleries, plus plenty of places to grab a Cuban coffee or a frozen drink. Iconic stops like Sloppy Joe's, the Green Parrot, and Margaritaville are just the beginning. At night, Duval transforms. Neon lights, street performers, drag shows, and music that spills into the street. It's loud, it's lively, and unapologetically fun. Now, if you're thinking about staying near Duval, here's what to expect. There's a mix of historic guest houses and B&Bs tucked into charming old conch-style homes. Boutique hotels with tropical courtyards and pools. Larger resorts, closer to the northern end, offering more amenities and views of the Gulf. And vacation rentals for groups or longer stays are often just a block or two off the main drag. Now let's talk pros. You're walking distance to everything, no car is needed. It's perfect for nightlife lovers, foodies, and first-time visitors. There's tons of character and history right outside your door. And you've got easy access to major attractions like Mallory Square, the Hemingway House, and the Southernmost Point. Now for the cons. It can be noisy, especially at night. Music, crowds, and party vibes are nonstop. Accommodations here tend to be pricier because of the prime location. Parking is also limited and expensive if you're driving. And if you're looking for peace and quiet or a more residential feel, this might not be the best fit. So here's my local tip. If you love the energy but want a little buffer, look for places a few blocks off of Duval, like on Simonton or Whitehead Street. You'll still be close to the fun, but with a bit more breathing room. Fun fact, Duval Street is one of the few streets in the United States that stretches from coast to coast, from the Gulf to the Atlantic. It's 1.25 miles of nonstop activity and pure Key West flavor. All right, so you're ready to trade the buzz for something a little more laid back? Let's head over to the historic seaport where charm, history, and salty breezes take center stage. Welcome to the historic seaport, where salty air, fresh seafood, and waterfront charm come together in true Key West style. If you're chasing that laid-back, breezy vibe with a splash of character, this is your spot. Boats line the docks, pelicans perch like locals, and there's a steady rhythm of people strolling, sipping, and soaking in the views. It's central, it's scenic, and it's effortlessly enjoyable. So let's talk about food. This area is a seafood lover's paradise. One standout is the Conch Republic Seafood Company. It's a longtime favorite, and their royal red shrimp are a hidden gem. They're steamed with butter, served with cocktail and horseradish sauce, and they taste more like lobster than shrimp. Here's the catch: they're not on the menu, so you've got to know to ask. And just a tip: Conch is pronounced conch, like with a K. Say it right, and you'll sound like a local. Now, if you want to save a few bucks while eating like royalty, ask me about the Conch Republic discounts. I've got the inside scoop. Now, for a slice of music history, just steps from the Conch Republic sits Shrimp Boat Sound Studio, the low-key recording spot where Jimmy Buffett laid down many of his iconic tracks. It's tucked inside a former ice house near the shrimp docks. Easy to miss, but hard to forget. Just a modest white building, now covered in stickers from fans who made the pilgrimage. It's a living piece of island music history. So are you thinking about where to stay? Accommodations around the seaport lean into charm and convenience. It's one of the most walkable areas in Key West. And while prices can be a bit higher, you're paying for location, atmosphere, and easy access to everything. Here's what you'll find: boutique inns, cozy, character-filled spots tucked into historic homes just off the waterfront. Quiet streets, shady porches, and tropical gardens make it worth the few extra steps. Vacation rentals are great for families or longer stays. From quaint cottages to multi-bedroom homes, most are just inland from the seaport, offering space, privacy, and proximity. Guest houses and B&Bs, some of the most charming stays in town. Often run by locals, these offer home-cooked breakfasts, lush courtyards, and a slower pace. You might trade a marina view for a hammock under the palms, and that's a fair deal. There's luxury resorts and an upscale hotel. There's really only one true upscale hotel in the immediate seaport area, but it's a standout. Alongside a few resort-style properties nearby, you'll find marina views, pools, and full-service amenities. Perfect if you want to stay right on the water. So are you ready to hit the water? The seaport is your launch pad for everything from fishing charters and snorkeling trips to sunset sails and eco tours. Whether you're reeling in dinner or just catching the horizon, I can help you book the perfect experience to match your style. Need help finding the right place to stay or lining up a boat trip that fits your vibe? We got this. I've got plenty of local insight to share. Just say the word. Now let's head down to the southernmost part of Key West. It's quieter here. It's more tucked away. It's more palms than party. You've got ocean breeze in your hair, slower streets under your feet, and a vibe that's all about taking it easy. It's not as busy as Lower Duval or the Seaport, and honestly, that's the charm. This is where you'll find the Southernmost Point buoy. Yes, the iconic red, black, and yellow landmark that shows up in every Key West photo album. People line up for their shot, and you should too. It's touristy, sure, but it's also one of those you were really here moments. Now let's talk about places to stay. Accommodations in this area are a mix of cozy guest houses, tropical inns, and a few larger hotels if you're looking for more space or amenities. There are adult-only options for those wanting a quieter, grown-up escape, and if you're traveling on a budget, you'll find some more economical motels and no-frill spots just a few blocks off the beach. They may be simple, but they're clean, convenient, and still close to the ocean. It's a great setup for couples, solo travelers, or anyone who wants something personal, peaceful, and just a little bit off the beaten path. You won't find a lot of nightlife down here, and that's kind of the point. If slow mornings, quiet evenings, and sun-soaked strolls sound like your kind of vacation, this is your zone. Here's my tip: start your day with coffee on the balcony, no rush, no noise. Wander over to South Beach for some sun and those southernmost ocean views. It's simple, calm, and it's exactly the kind of morning you'll wish you could bottle up and take home with you. Now, just a little bit up the road, if you're dreaming of a day by the ocean, the beach area in Key West is where it's at. Picture long, sunny stretches of sand, warm breezes, and that laid back energy that makes you forget what day it is. Whether you're here to chill or dive into water activities, this part of the island has you covered. So let's start with Smathers Beach. It's the biggest and most popular beach in town. Great for families, couples, or anyone who wants to try paddleboard, kayak, or parasailing, or just float around and soak up the sun. There's food stands and beach gear rentals nearby, so you don't need to prep much. Just show up and enjoy. Then there's Higgs Beach, smaller, quieter, and just as beautiful. Grab a bite at the beachfront cafe, take a stroll down the White Street Pier, or kick back in the shade and enjoy the view. It's got that slower, local vibe that makes it easy to lose track of time in the best way. Now, if you're thinking about staying nearby, there's plenty of options. You'll find resorts with pools and ocean views that seriously upgrade the experience. There's also mid-range hotels and budget-friendly motels just a short walk from the sand. Whether you're after luxury, simplicity, or something in between, you'll find a spot that fits your style. This area is perfect if you want to wake up close to the water, spend your day in the sun, and fall asleep with ocean breezes coming in through the windows. It's all about easy access, good vibes, and that salty air that makes everything feel better. Quick heads up though, summertime can bring sargassum to the shoreline. It's a natural seaweed bloom, but it can pile up and give off a strong smell. If you're sensitive to that or hoping for a pristine beach day, you might want to check conditions before booking a beachfront stay in the warmer months. Here's my tip: pack light, wear sunscreen, and let the day unfold. Whether you're lounging under a palm tree or flying high on a parasail, the beach area is where Key West slows down and shines. Next up is Newtown. This part of Key West has a totally different vibe from the touristy spots. It's where a lot of the locals live, so you get that real life on the island feel. Less crowds, more space, and a slower pace. That's perfect if you're looking to unwind. You'll find larger hotels, vacation rentals, and easy access to grocery stores, shopping centers, and everyday essentials. It's ideal for families, for longer stays, or anyone who prefers a quieter, more low-key atmosphere. You'll love it for the convenience, affordability, and the room to breathe. Now, a few things to keep in mind. Newtown is farther from the action. So if you're hoping to walk to Duval Street or the Historic Seaport, this is not the spot. You'll need wheels, whether it's a bike, rental car, or a quick Uber or Lyft. Some hotels offer shuttles, which can be a great way to explore without spending extra. Also, while it's practical and peaceful, Newtown doesn't have the same charm or character as Old Town. It's more residential, more modern, and less postcard perfect. But if you're staying longer or traveling with a crew, it's a smart choice that still gives you that island lifestyle, just with a little bit more elbow room. Here's my tip: if you're staying in Newtown, plan your outings ahead of time. Group your activities so you're not crisscrossing the island all day long. It'll save you time, money, and give you more hours to kick back and enjoy the view. Let's wrap things up with Stock Island. Just a short hop from Key West, but with a whole different vibe. It's quieter here, it's more low-key, and it's often easier on the wallet. If you're into fresh seafood, this place is a gold mine. Some of the local spots are so good. They're worth the trip, even if you're staying downtown. The area has a cool working waterfront feel. Marinas line the shore, and charters for fishing, sandbar trips, and sunset cruises head out right from here. Sometimes it's just steps from your room. That's one of the best parts. You don't have to go far to get on the water. Stock Island's been growing fast. New resorts have popped up with stylish rooms, great amenities, and it still keeps that laid back charm. So, whether you're after something quiet and adult only, or you want easy access to the water, you've got options. So, let's break it down. Pros and cons. The pros: it's peaceful, it's less crowded than downtown Key West. It's a great value. Accommodations here can be more budget friendly. Seafood lovers rejoice. This is where the locals eat. And there's easy access to the water with tons of charters and boat trips. The newer resorts offer modern comforts without losing that island feel. Now for the cons. You'll need transportation to get to Duval Street or other major attractions. It's not as walkable or lively as downtown, so if you're craving nightlife, you'll need to plan ahead. Fewer shops and galleries, so it's more about nature in the water than retail therapy. The good news is that many resorts offer free shuttles, and Lyft or Uber are an easy grab if you want to roam. Feeling like Stock Island might be your kind of escape? Let me help you find the perfect place to stay, or I'll hook you up with a charter that fits your style. I know a few that definitely will not disappoint. And that's the scoop on some of the best places to stay in Key West. Whether you're into the action on Duval Street, the laid back pace of the historic seaport, the quiet charm of the southernmost area, or the easy beach scene at Smathers and Higgs, there's something for everyone right here. Maybe Newtown sounds just right with its local flavor, or you're leaning towards Stock Island for that peaceful escape and great restaurants. Wherever you land, Key West is full of good food, ocean views, and moments you won't forget. So if you're ready to start planning, just reach out and send us a message. We've got your back. We're Maria North and Mark Seeberger from Dream Vacations in Key West, and we'd love to help you put together the trip you've been thinking about. So thanks for checking in, and get ready to pack the flip flops. Key West is waiting.